and welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to stuff December's last paycheck. It is Christmas Eve. My husband got paid today, and it is $600 that goes into our cash funds and a few sinking funds. So if you've subscribed, thanks so much for joining me today. I appreciate that you're back. If you haven't subscribed, please take a second, hit the subscribe button down below. If you like my videos, I'd love a thumbs up. And if you have any comments on anything that I stuffed today or any questions about anything, please feel free to put those down below in the comments as well. So let's get started. So the first thing that we put money into is fast food. No, we shouldn't eat out as often as we do, but it is an expense that we have. So I try to put money into it every 2 weeks. And this week, the last 2 weeks, we did really, really good. We actually have $40 left over. I am going to put this towards my savings challenges for the new year because I've started new savings challenges. We actually are working on learning to make more food at home instead of going out to eat. So this was a perk. So this week, this $40 will go to the side and get put into our savings challenges that we start in January. So fast food gets $100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. My attitude is, if you're going to do it, you may as well budget for it. So we'll drop that into fast food. Gas gets a $50 bill. As always, this is for my car only, not for my husband's truck. That comes out of his funds. I actually, sweet, I have $14 in here, so we have $54. Gas money, due to rising gas prices, no longer gets put anywhere else. If I have extra left over, it just automatically goes in. So the beautiful thing is that, I don't know about you, but I'm on Christmas vacation. I'm a teacher, and therefore my gas bill has dropped drastically last week, and it will continue to drop next week as well. Groceries gets $150 into it. I'm sorry, not $150, it gets $200, hundreds and fifties. And with the way groceries are on the rise, I have a feeling that this is going to need to increase come January, but honestly, I'm going to worry about that in January and rebudget everything. My youngest, gets an allowance. There is 10 in here. He's going to get 10 more. When it gets to $30, we divvy it up. So come back next week so you can see what happens when he gets to $30. Paper products is next on my list, and it's going to get, oh, that $5 bill has a corner, $25. Now, I can tell because of how heavy this is that I'm in need of going to get paper products. I have a tendency to build this up until it gets to a large amount, and then I go take care of buying bulk, a whole bunch of things at one time. So 50, 70, 90, 95, 100, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. Yep, definitely time to go get paper products. Pet is going to get $10 this week. It fluctuates, sometimes 10, sometimes 15. It just depends. And this week, Pet's going to get 10. Now, there is a little bit of money in here. We are pet sitting. My daughter is helping fund some of this. So while we have the cat, she puts some extra money in. So 10, 20, 30, 35. Pet also paid for some of the Christmas gifts we got, the pet critters as well. I am going to get some cash this week. I'm only going to put $20 in. There is 25 in here. I feel like I did something last week. I don't remember what, but I did take some money out of here because I did something and spent it, so I'm up to 45. The RV, as always, gets a $100 bill. There currently is nothing in here. When it gets to 200, I go make an RV payment, so hopefully next paycheck. And then toiletries, it's going to get an extra 15. Like paper products, I can feel it starting to bulk up, which means it's time to go get more toiletries. Rearrange everything. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, $56. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that we need for toiletries, but I'll figure something out because this is starting to get a little full. So toiletries. So that is all of the cash funds that my husband's paycheck is going to fund. Next, we put money into a number of sinking funds. The majority of what he puts into sinking funds are recurring payments into sinking funds, so things that happen every time he gets paid. So the first one jumps way back to family birthdays. There are 6 of us in our family, and everybody gets a $100 bill, unless of course you still live at home and we only have one. And he gets a little bit more than 100, so this helps with some of that. So we're going to add 25 today, which will give me 195 in here. That's a loud pen. Now you'll notice that I have a tracker in here, and I have a tracker in here because I track all of my sinking funds. I do not track any of my cash funds, only my sinking funds. You'll also notice that I have a spiffy $100 bill. This is a fake. It tells me that I've got $100 in the bank account, growing interest. So 100. 195 is what I should have. 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195. That matches. All right. Next on the list, we're going to scroll way back to retirement. I have set up a high interest savings account for retirement. This folder stays empty. What I will do is I will take this to the bank and deposit it into the bank and then move it into a high interest savings account that we have. So let's add today, add 5, which will give me $885 inside of there. Now I actually have a new plan for this once my, hold on, I need to write myself a note. $5 savings. Once I make this account to $1,000, I'm going to change up what I'm doing with my retirement money, so I can't wait for that to happen. It'll happen definitely very soon. So we will put this into the bank in a little while. Next on the list is savings. Now we have multiple savings accounts, but when my husband gets paid, I put that $10 in the house and watch it grow. Again, I've used the front side of my little card that I made, so now I turn it over. Today's date. We're going to add 10 more, which should give us 110. All right, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, all matches up. I'm going to end up moving some of this to the bank soon. Don't know when, but soon. So savings, and then tag renewal. His check always puts anywhere from $5, $10, $15 into tag renewal so that we can be prepared when it is time to do tags next year. Add 10, which should give us 155. 10. Great. Again, great news. I've got a $100 bill, which means it's working for us. One of my fake hundreds. 100, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 155. Moving on up. Yay! And then the next thing we're going to do is I now have 2 10s left in preparation for my savings challenges. Some of the money from my check, some of the money from my husband's check will go to savings challenges. So 10 of this will go into my 1 month ahead plan, and 10 of this will go into one of the other challenges that I have started up. So really, we are setting aside $60 for savings challenges, $5 to go into the high interest savings account so that it can grow a little bit faster for my retirement. And that is how I stuff my $600 paycheck. And I hope you have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.